Yes, indeed. Once again, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the weekend. I am Mr. Bolden. Won't you like, won't you share, won't you comment for me? And most of all, won't you go ahead and subscribe? So one day I'll go live. All right. Ain't nothing to it but to get into it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Hold on. I didn't click to go to the next slide. Oh, anyway. Must have got timing on. But anyway, we gonna get into it. Hey, it's a no-brainer at this point that most everybody on the internet is talking about the unfortunate verdict of Lil Bro, Carmelo Anthony. I can't believe, you know what? I don't mind us talking about uh this Carmelo Anthony after what the basketball player Carmelo Anthony did last year. I don't mind. This Carmelo Anthony is popping right now. Forget the basketball player Carmelo Anthony. Shoot, we talking about our little bro right here. He needs justice. He needs freedom. He needs to get the heck out of this jumpsuit that's making him look like he's gonna go pick coffee beans. Get his tail out that system. This is, hey Carmelo Anthony, not C average Carmelo Anthony. Shoot. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, the basketball player Carmelo Anthony last year gonna claim to be Mexican. Man, get your tail out of here. And his dad wasn't even living. Well, I think soon as he was born, his dad died. Talking about he got, man. If he don't gone, and his mother was sitting right there out on the stage, shaking her head like, I done raised this little Negro. You might as well just call him Negrito and want to claim to be Spanish. We're gonna get into some Spanish later though in the video. But let's talk about Carmelo. Okay, so y'all already know the verdict was reached. He gonna be doing a 35-year bid. Okay, 35 years. Okay, over not shooting nobody, not running nobody over with a car, not throwing somebody in a tub of acid, not but it don't matter. Right? It don't matter because whoever he calls death to, they dead. They just gone. They end up stabbing one Austin Metcalf in the heart last year, and the knife was like one of them utility knives with the bottle opener and little nail file, all that stuff in it. I ain't seen one of them knives in a long tail time. And see, I carry a pocket. I carry a pocket knife with me every day because I'm a hands-on worker. I'm an appliance technician. Been doing this stuff almost 15 years. Going on 15. It'll be 14 this year. Be 15 next year. And I think I'm just going to hit retire, give it up. But I'm a hands-on person, and I know how to use. Shout out to Professor Black Truth. I know how to use my power tools, and I'm thinking about going to go buy one. You know what I'm saying? Because it's getting strange out here. You got the suspected uh mayonnaise supremacist out here celebrating the fact that he is going to go do a 35-year bid, and you got brothers and sisters out here rallying for support to get his tail up out of there, or at least let him get an appeal done to where he can do a retrial, because that lawyer of his, I don't know if that was an appointed lawyer or what, but he was garbage. He would not challenge the system. He would not do any, no cross-examination, nothing. He was as worse as Tasha K's lawyer when her and Cardi B was going at in court. That Olga lady, just as bad as her. I think they do that stuff on purpose. I think they do stuff to derail black folks on purpose when they, shoot. If anything, they should have went up. They should have called Young Thug lawyer. What was it? What was Young Thug lawyer name? When YSL was on trial, and that lawyer that got Young Thug off. Should have called him up. He would have did better. But hey, yeah, these people are fishy. Okay, let's talk about the many facets of Carmelo Anthony. Okay, raised up in a nice home. Um, both parents in the household. Okay, and athletic personality. You know, the captain of both what football and what star-studded track star and all that junk. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and what they'll do, what these people have done, they went dug up pictures of him holding guns. You know, they doing him the same way they did Trayvon. Because after the fact, like when Trayvon Martin had passed, they were digging up pictures of him flipping the camera off and holding a pistol and smoking weed. I'm like, okay, but yeah, Trayvon was walking home minding his business. Okay, until some white adjacent Hispanic dude came and was messing with him, come through messing with him, asking him questions like he's the police. He go to him, get rid of him, and he gets to walk free. Okay, so this ain't the first time, right? Yeah, I wish Carmelo and Rick Chow traded verdicts. I sure wish they traded verdicts with them. But one is in Texas and the other one is in South Carolina. And at this moment in life, I really don't even want to touch any of them states. The only reason why I go to South Carolina nowadays, if I'm going to Hilton Head, because Ruby Lee's down there and that spot is hitting. Oh man, Puerto Rican lady introduced me to that spot. That the best greens, best squash I ever tasted. Or Mustang Week, and I don't even like going for Mustang Week no more. Mustang Week gonna be in North Carolina this year, but I still keep my eyes peeled for if I have to if I have to hold something just in case these folks provoke me. But anyway, they tried everything with Carmelo. They tried to intimidate him. And you can see the look on his face. You know, you can't intimidate these new kids. Let's talk about Gen Z a little bit. Gen Z ain't phased by nothing. You see them at the restaurants when you ordering food. They facial expression look just like this. They look just like, you can't phase these kids, man. So anything you throw at them, like, okay, and $1 million. $1 million is your bond. Okay, so okay, you murdered him. You know you did. Okay, so what? He was gonna murder me. It could have been me. Okay, I'll be honest, it should have been me, right? But and I mean, shoot, I checked back on him. I went to check on him to make sure he was okay. Yeah, but you know what you were doing. Okay, sure. Yeah, I know what I was doing. I was using self-defense. That's what I was doing. Okay, because him and his brother wanted a piece, so I carried a piece with me just in case it got ugly. Why didn't you go over to another tent? Why didn't you just ask for permission? Why didn't you just get up? I'm getting wet. I'm getting rained on, dude. Getting rained on. Okay. Well, you're going to jail. So what? Going to jail. Yeah. And how many other brothers went to jail because they used self-defense? And it could have been them. Okay. We got you. Yeah. Okay. You gonna show your butt up in court. You gonna be in contempt of court, or you gonna be all of that. We gonna get you. We gonna wait till next year when you're 18 to try you as an adult. Yeah, we got you now. That's what I think they did. that's my thoughts about this Carmelo Anthony case. I think they wanted to wait till this year, because last year he was 17. I think they want to wait all the way till this year so they can get him in court and try him as an adult. Okay, you're 18 now. You're a big man. You're a big boy now. So yep, you murdered him, and my jury over here, which ain't got none of your brothers, none of your sisters in there. They all said you're guilty too. You're just a bad boy. 35 years. Court adjourned. Oh, really? Really? That's what y'all gonna do? That's how y'all gonna do it? Okay. 35 years, 89 years, 500 years. Okay. It's not like we got other brothers in jail. That's doing more than that. I mean, they doing life. And some of these brothers been in jail for as long as we can remember. Remember, they were trying to acquit Larry Hoover last year. Shoot. They try to, and he's still living. And OG Larry, who else still living? And just somebody else is in prison, still here, still kicking strong. Hey, come on, man. Like, they've always thrown the kitchen sink at our people. It's always been like this. It's no surprise. You can't phase us. You can't phase us with nothing. We're gonna keep using self-defense. If our life is in danger, we gonna have that 12 gauge ready for your tail. We gonna have that 4.5. We gonna have something. I'm from Arkansas. I grew up around uh the wildlife, the fishing and the hunting and all that stuff. I want to buy a crossbow. I like bows, crossbows, compound. I like that. That's what I want to get. Okay, and don't worry, it's gonna be my self defense if something go down. I mean, it's gonna suck to have a like you provoke me and try to you know get in my face and you trying to steal my junk. You trying to run up in my junk. I mean, it's gonna suck to have a bow sticking out of your tail. It's gonna suck, ain't it? So like the motto, and everybody's sporting the motto now, Carmelo Anthony. As long as you don't touch me, we good. Okay, we good. We living. As long as you don't touch me, somebody get to live another day. Leave us the heck alone. Okay. Stop trying to overrule stuff over us all the time. That's y'all's problem. Y'all have this ruler type of mentality, want to overlord everything. All right. But if you step up, you're gonna step down. You gonna step down. If you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but 35 years is it's a bit much. That's a bit much. They give him 35 years over stabbing somebody to death with a little tail, a very little tail knife. Okay. But on the flip side, they let Rick Chow off for chasing a boy down the street. I mean, a long way down the street. They chased this boy a block and a half down the road. Yeah, I wish Carmelo and Rick Chow could trade verdicts. In other words, just just deport Rick Chow. Just deport Rick Chow. What happened to Ice? That's another thing. I need to do a video about what happened to Ice. Where's Ice been at lately? Where where's Ice been at lately? I guess it's so hot outside now that Ice done melted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ice ain't been doing a job. And I've been all for ICE getting these folks up out of here. These people that shouldn't be here. These people that don't know how to live like a civilized American citizen, terrorizing other people. You've having these immigrants driving these semis, and they've been destroying multiple lives on the highway, flipping over and all that stuff. Where's ICE at? You know what I'm saying? It ain't too hot for ICE yet. But yeah, could have got his tail up out of here. But no, not guilty, right? They chase him, anyway. But we'll talk about the Rick Child and Cyrus Belton joint later. But yeah, you can't phase Karmelo. Yeah, this is somebody you can't phase. Like check the look on his face, man. Y'all think y'all being effective to this dude? Y'all think y'all doing something? And they had like a little they had, let me see. Where you at, Mouse? They had this image right here, and I think another one. The J the I know they had this image, I know. I'm trying to they were doing a AI, yeah. They're doing an AI image of him crying and I'm like, no, you can't phase this boy. You can't phase him. He's part of Gen Z. Gen Zs are not phased by anything. I need y'all to know that. And all these teen takeovers and he ain't a part of that. Carmelo is not part of that, but he is from that. He is of the generation, unfortunately. The generation that's doing these teen takeovers. The YNs, the rise of the YNs. He's not a part of that. Carmelo is not a YN. He is not no one of these teens that go and do these takeovers. He got too much success on the line for himself. He's athletic. He got a whole shoot. No, I say he got a future ahead of himself. Okay. The reason why I say he got a future ahead of himself because we finna make sure he get an appeal. Oh yeah, this appeal. Let's get this joint cracking. Get this appeal cracking. Give him a lawyer that ain't on no bull crap. Give him a lawyer that's gonna press down on the court and retrial his tail and get him out of that 35-year sentence. Don't reduce the sentence to they ain't gonna 10. Don't reduce it to it was 35. Don't cut it in half. Get it out. Get it out of here. We need some. This is why we want some Johnny Cochran's back. We need some Johnny Cochran, at least Johnny Cochran lawyers out here. We need some of that. No matter if they white, no matter if they black, no matter what race they is, we need some Johnny Cochrans out in this mug. Okay. But yes indeed, man, y'all can't mess with Carmelo. Y'all think y'all can. And get him out of this suit that's making him look like he finna farm wheat. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, Texas got a very adamant, very adamant, not adamant, adamant look of racism on them. If they put him in a suit like a jumpsuit like that, golly, get him out of there. Okay, and another thing I want to talk about here. I think they gave him 35 because of this number. I gotta dip into my I was gonna say shout out to Willie D, man. I've heard Willie D say some stuff about when they sentence black folks, they always just think of a number that they've seen somewhere. 50. The judge got an extra $5 of change in his pocket. They just give him 5 years for littering, right? The judge, he saw 50 Cent on TV yesterday, so just give him 50 years. Okay. Sent him to 50 years. Sentence him to 50 years. I saw this picture of these of the good twins, Austin and Hunter, online the other day. And they look like good boys, good sports. One had 33, the other one had 35. I think yeah, let's give him 35. I believe they do stuff like that. I truly believe they do stuff like that. Yep. These people got some sadistic mindsets. I believe they do stuff like that. Like I see number 27 over here. 27. They give them 27 years of community service. So there's some bull crap. They'll dig some bull crap out of your tail because of what they seen, what they heard, what they thought of. Oh, I just thought of 10 plus 10. Because I was helping my daughter with her homework yesterday. I said 10 plus 10 is what? Maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. Good job, sweetheart. Let's give this Negro 20 years. Yeah, they do stuff like that. I believe it. I believe it. Yep. Yeah, I mean, Carmelo could not handle these two boys by himself. Yeah, and he know he couldn't, so he had to get one of them out the way. He had to open a barrier somewhere. Like just think about it. They was on bleachers. Think about it. They was on bleachers. One of them could be standing to the left, because there's only two ways correctly out of some bleachers. Unless he wanted to hop over and there was a good landing for him to land on that track and run away. I don't know. But correctly, and exit bleachers, there's only two ways. One of these boys could be standing to the left, the other could stand to the right, blocking them in. Um, but look, they got the surveillance footage. Hurry up and bring that surveillance footage out. We need that surveillance footage. Give this boy a retrial. 35 is too much. It's way too much. Let's get to the other thing I want to talk about. Now, now, Carmelo is kind of sour, putting a sour taste in some people's mouth, not everybody. Oh, because cause he over there in Texas. I've been to Texas. I've seen a lot of Hispanic people. There's a gang of Hispanic people over there in Texas because it's hooked up. I mean, shoot, Mexico is hooked up to Texas. Okay, a lot of people. I don't know why this been brought up, but a lot of people is talking about his boo thing here. Everybody's talking about this his boo thing that he got. Now, that's the only time you gonna see Carmelo Anthony's facial expression change. Every other picture you've seen of Carmelo Anthony is just the same facial expression every time, over and over again. Just just a blank look. Okay, this will be the only time you'll see him happy. Is when he's with his boo thing. Okay, everybody talking about his girlfriend here, Valeria. When you talk Spanish, you got roll the R's in certain instances. Valeria, Perez, right? Um, they always do this. It's always brother, brother, brother talk. Our brother this, our brother that. He's our brother, 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 brother. We got your brother, and brother, we gonna be for your brother. But when they find out who they, clicked up with in a love life, now you want to now y'all want to tie your hands back, man. If y'all don't quit this bull crap, let him love who he want to love, man. Cause we know, Spanish women always checking for brother men. Spanish women always checking for brother men. Travis Hunter, anybody? Travis Hunter, girl, Liana Lene was checking for. Now, yeah, so I know, yeah. Back then she said she wasn't checking for him. When he went and got that sack, when he went and got that sack, man, sure, her plus more is checking for him. But she just happened to be the runner up. Man, got that ring, got that pink Mercedes Benz, got all that junk, got the house, all that. Yeah. This should not sway your opinion on who Carmelo Anthony is. Like, come on, man. Come on. Let him love who he gonna love, man. The girl. But the reason why people talking about it, because his friend got up on the stand to testify against him. And his friend, so called, is like the cousin or the kinfolk of his girlfriend, like kin to his girl. Okay. And then you got people online talking about why the Hispanic community ain't saying that. Well, we're not waiting on them. I need to understand something. All these other ethnic backgrounds of people are against us right now, and we've had our bouts with the Hispanic community late, not too long ago. When speaking of Texas, that Hispanic girl that used to be a police officer, what was her name? Ashley Gonzalez. She come out. They had a video of her coming out calling our people monkeys and chimps and the N word. The N word is very potent in immigrants' mouth, though. It's more potent in their mouth than white folks. White folks only use the N word when they lose, when they have a lose situation in their face where they cannot win. That's when they use the N word, you know. But yeah, man, if this girl if the girl down with him, man, shoot. And then she wrote a Instagram message saying, hey, my love, hold your head up, keep your heart three stacks. Keep your, I'm just paraphrasing when she said, I don't got time to read the girl Instagram messages all the time. No. She's sending love to her boy, Keep your heart three stacks. Stay up. We love you, make make you feel good, make you feel like a man. When a lady come, my girlfriend always texting me, hey handsome, I love you. I hope we get together soon and all, I like that. It's good to have somebody thinking about you, no matter what race they are. Sometimes you got time for them, sometimes you ain't got time for them. But y'all gonna drop y'all's guard, y'all gonna drop y'all support because he with a Hispanic chick. Man, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, man. Like who you gonna like? If they down with you, they just down. You know, they just, he gonna be, it's him and her. They gonna be enjoying themselves with, shoot, with hot sauce and pico de gallo, shoot, whatever it may be. They gonna bring, they ain't gonna maracas and freaking I'm thinking of a black instrument. But y'all know, I mean, shoot, forget it, man. She love on the boy. Okay, good. She ain't got nothing to do with this case. Let him love who he gonna love. You know, Hispanic women be down. Unfortunately, Hispanic women be down sometime more than sister girls. But me, for me in my house, I'ma be with sister girl, even if she's ratchet. I'ma be with sister girl. That's my goal, and I want the darkest one possible. All right, but yeah, leave her alone. Leave that girl alone. Okay, and also Carmelo Anthony got these. This case has gotten I can't gotta say content creators. Got these content creators changing now turning a new leaf, turning back to who they. I tell you, man. I think what they say, the spirit of the ancestors, man. They got a way of correcting folks back to where they supposed to be at. Okay. Yeah, so you got Charleston White over here, man. Yeah. Yeah, his ugly tail. Yeah, your baby ugly. Yeah. Your mama ugly. Yeah. Your daddy is a drunk. Yeah. He be just roasting everybody in a very painful way. Golly. Charleston White. Recently, Charleston White's supposed to be one of the people that's supposed to be donating to his cause too. Talking about he gonna put 75K down and all of that. But here's what I want Charleston White to do before he do anything. Well, he try to now wake up and start giving support to some young black men. You need to apologize, unfortunately, because I sometimes get comic relief off of Charleston White. But come on, bro, you need to apologize before you do anything. Before you try to bring up some support for anybody in the black neighborhood. You need to go apologize to these parents of these dead rappers. You apologize for what you've been saying about these dead rappers. Okay? I don't care how much in the wrong they were. You need to go apologize to the families of these dead rappers. Go apologize to all of them. Yeah. Go apologize. Okay? and apologize for all the shenanigans you've been doing. Remember, the end of last year or last month, remember you were dressing up as a white dude, talking about free Chud the Builder. Free Chud the Builder. Free Chud the Builder. I'm a white man, y'all. I'm a white man. I feel good now. I feel good. I'm a white man, y'all. Yeah, apologize for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now this Carmelo Anthony capable and then pierce some folks' heart just like Austin Metcalf. Okay, there's the people in our community. Yes, indeed. All this mess you've been doing, talking about these dead rappers dressing up as white man, look at all this junk, man. You're wearing a fully decked out Confederate flag costume. Now you on some junk where you were talking to brother Anton, shout out to Anton Daniel, up here crying on the phone to him, talking about, I just hate white folks now. I hate them. I hate. It's just certain, because I think last week he was talking about how he likes seeing the best thing he ever seen in his life is seeing a white man actually die. You know, but previous to all that, he was talking about Chud the Builder. He was like, I'm glad Chud the Builder is doing this to black folk. I'm glad Chud the Builder doing this to y'all. And then Chud the Builder gets sentenced, and then Carmelo Anthony get 35 years, and that done pierced your heart. The spirit of the Carmelo Anthony knife done pierced your heart. It made you have a change of heart now to say these white folks are dirty. They dirty, Anton. They gonna kill that boy, Anton. They gonna kill that boy. He was on the phone. And Anton, he had to turn his volume down on the phone. He didn't want to hear that bull crap because Anton gonna hold frame on what he thinks about the culture. You're not gonna change Anton's thoughts about the culture. Because that's what he talk about. The culture trash and all that. But man, I'm like, man, he don't want no dude sounding like a mom on his phone. You're supposed to be a proud dad of your son. And you up here crying to Anton like a mom, like a mother. Okay. Yeah, I hate to say that, but true, that's true. Let the mom cry. The dad's supposed to be there. Yeah, well, you keep your head up. Keep your heart three stacks. Hold frame, no matter what happened, because we already know how this world is towards our black men. We already know. Don't cry to Anton. He ain't finna help you. He ain't finna give you no money. He ain't finna give you no Lambo. Shoot. He already know what he thinks about our people. And he's gonna continue to make content about the wrong in our people. Okay? You can't sway him off of that. But Charleston, you need to go apologize. Unc. And I like listening to Charleston White. Now Charleston White, he ain't got no channel and nothing. He just make content, but he don't have a channel. There's probably some people out there probably made like a makeshift troll channel. They just show all the stuff he be doing, all the videos he be making when he be driving and stuff. Yeah, but he ain't got no channel. But he's a content creator. So he knows how to do it. And I just found out, I just saw something. Go get your money, I'm all about it. I just saw somewhere he gets paid every time somebody talk about him. So, I'm talking about him right now. He's getting paid. Okay, get your money. But I'm a nobody YouTuber though, so this video probably ain't gonna go nowhere. But yeah, don't be crying to Anton. Don't be crying to none of these people that ain't favoring nothing about black folks when they do something wrong. Like, come on, man. But but now he done woke up. No, well, okay, you woke now. When you wake up tomorrow, if it be the Lord's will, take your tail over there to King Von's family. Take your tail over there to Pop Smoke's family. Take your butt up over there to I just thought FBG Ducks family, oh, that's gonna be dangerous because you got to go to Chicago. As much as they stereotype Chicago, no, you be fine. You be fine. I mean, Charles White, he make videos of him everywhere, outside and just, you know, yeah, I'm over here in Memphis, Tennessee. In Memphis, Tennessee, where Young Dolph got killed. Where these boys at? Where they at? Yeah. I'm over here. I'm over here. And they talking all about all that stuff they gonna do to me. And I'm out here and yeah. Okay, go be outside and go apologize to all these dead rappers' families first. And apologize for dressing up as a white man. No, Drewski don't have to apologize because his stuff is done out of truth. All these impersonations Drewski do is done out of truth. And he's upset. And the reason why Drewski upset people for impersonating them because it's the truth. There's truth behind it. He just did something recent about where he was doing a skit about Muslim people. How they used to have a jail, like they used to have like a thug like type of old, like he had like that old uncle in the family that was all thugged out and John, and he become a felon, then get out of jail and become Muslim and John. Or before they get in jail, they become Muslim. Like, no. Yeah, and that's real. Start talking all this Muslim talk, But yeah, go apologize, Charleston. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do, brother. All right, man, we done talking about this. Free Karmelo. Free brother Karmelo Anthony. This has been the weekend. I got some things to do. Let me get the heck up out this office. Won't you like, won't you share, won't you comment, and most of all, won't you go ahead and subscribe. I am Mr. Bolden, and if you can't get right, then you will get left. Other than that, I am leaving. Thank you.